Well, hello and good morning. This is your weekly update for Friday, December 3rd. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope everybody took the time over the last few days of the little break we had last week to enjoy time with friends and family. It seems like the students ate pretty good and came back and were refreshed to get some work done. Which is, totally a joke. They were all tired. They enjoyed their time off and wish they had a few more days to enjoy themselves. But we have another break coming up soon in just a few weeks. So between now and then, we actually do have a lot of things planned going on in class. So what we have been doing the last few weeks and what we'll be continuing to do this week and into next is all of our students have actually had a refresher course in a very important program that we use called Adobe Photoshop. It allows you to edit images and change colors and cut things out and create all types of different images. So all of the students have had a bit of a refresher, and all of our first level students, our new students, are using it for the first time. So they're doing color corrections, they're fixing damaged photos, they're taking multiple photos, tracing objects out and putting them together in collages. So it's really good way for them to kind of understand how the program works and what it can do for them down the road. They could create movie posters, billboards, advertisements if they're in music or video or photography. All these different things that we do in the field could all to apply by using this program. So it is a difficult program. Some of the kids are struggling, but some of the students are getting one-on-one instruction, and we have plenty of resources on the class website, tutorial videos, even little quizzes and stuff to help them with the vocabulary. So, everybody's been struggling, but they're doing pretty well, and we're all going to get through it. So that's what we've been working on actually this week. And next week with my first year students, we're going to start photography. A lot of kids are excited about that. It's really the foundation of what we do, before you move on to do video production. So, using what we call a still camera to take still images, and we start to get them to understand how lighting works, how cameras work, the basics like manual photography, things like you might have heard called like shutter speed, aperture, and things like that. Posing, how to do product photography. Actually, next week we're going to be doing product photography. So I walked around the store last night, picked out a bunch of stuff like energy drinks and hair care products and foods and snacks, and they're going to actually do some photography based on that product that they pick and create a promotional poster out of it. So they're going to learn, also some marketing. Next week also, Mr. Folk is going to be working with the second and third year students on a program from Apple called Logic Pro, which is a music editing program. Very popular industry standard software. Students are going to start to work with music and editing, doing some really cool things with that software. So really just an introduction and an overview for them to be able to do that. The students also have what we call the exploratory projects, gives them something to do to be creative, to kind of take a break from the 2-week long projects that we give. So the first level students are working on a collage called About Me, and they have to take a bunch of images either off their phone, that they may have taken in the past or they could take now, and pictures off Google, and use a minimum of 10 pictures to create a really cool collage that describes them as a person, their likes, their interests, and make a collage, with all the stuff that they learned from Adobe Photoshop. So it helps reinforce what they've been learning. Mr. Folk also has an exploratory for his students that they'll be working on too, more specific to what they've been learning lately. But really, things are just going right along. We're almost halfway through the second market period. I can't believe it. So there will be some mid-marks and things going out. You can always check your students' grades in PowerSchool. If you need access, just let me know. We will also be having some cool and fun things coming up before the holiday break. We do a canned food drive. Actually, we do a clothing and coat drive also. So we'll be posting and giving students information if you'd like to help and participate. In case you see your kids going through the kitchen and taking canned goods, I told them not to do that, but they can give you more of that information as it becomes available. But that's really what we have going on. Everybody's back trying to focus again, get their work done. But we are, like I said, we are chugging right along. So if you ever have any questions, you can always reach out to us, and there will be another update next week. So as I said, hope you all had a nice weekend last week, and I hope you have a good weekend this weekend. Thanks very much, and have a great day.